White robe on my skin, like borrowed armor. The mirror's all steam, still it knows my face. Champagne by the sink, never touched the waiting. Muted calls in the hall, keep finding my name. I sit by the glass where the fog keeps moving. City lights blur soft like they don't belong to me. My hands on my knees, counting every breath in, trying to look calm for the empty chairs. Don't let it show, don't let it spill. Keep your voice low, keep it still. One clean inhale, one clean line. Hold the edge this time. Hold me steady, hold me steady. Don't let it shake. Hold me steady till the room goes blank. Somebody in silk laughs behind the door. The sound comes thin, then vanishes again. My phone face down keeps lighting up blue names I won't read, lying there like glass. The roll belt slips, I tie it tighter, like I can cinch you a slip tonight. A lemon slice dries on the rim beside me. Nobody drank first, no, nobody asked why. Don't let it show, don't let it spill. Keep your mouth closed, keep it still. One clean inhale, one clean line. Hold the edge this time. Hold me steady, hold me steady. Don't let it shake. Hold me steady till the room goes blank. The window breathes fog with my shape in it. Half a face, half a blur, half a person left. I press two fingers to the cool tile, like I can borrow its exactness. Outside, taxi slide through the wet distance. Inside, the hush feels almost kind. I used to think control was a door lock. Now it's just this slow counting. If I name each thing, it stays in place. Towel, glass, mirror, breathe, release. If I keep still, maybe the night stops asking questions for a while. Hold me steady, hold me steady. Don't let it shake. Hold me steady till the room goes blank. Oh, hold me steady, hold me steady. I'm still here, I'm still here. Steam thins out, the mirror returns. Not a clean version, just mine. The untouched glass catches one last light, and I let it stay there. Stay there. I got this thing on record. 3 in the morning. You ever went so hard? It feels like somebody left the room while you were still talking. Blue LEDs on the wall, like a hospital fish tank. Half a bottle sweating on the table. My thumbprints on the glass. Their shoes are gone by the door. Mine are kicked off too. A champagne ring on the stone and one cold slice of cake. I keep looking at my face in the black TV screen, like it belongs to somebody who should be happier. 3 a.m. I'm still here. 3 a.m. I'm still here. Phone glow in the dark. Phone glow in the dark. We said we remember this, now I can barely feel it. Success tasting when the room goes quiet. When the room goes quiet. The recorder died is red. I talk to it like a friend. Tell it the crowd was loud. Tell it the check was real. Tell it my name got called and my hands stay calm. Tell it my mother would smile if she saw this view. But the penthouse keeps its distance. All this glass and height, and nobody left in it to say you did good. 3 a.m. still here. 3 a.m. I'm still here. Phone glow in the dark. Phone glow in the dark. We said we remember this, now I can barely feel it. Success tasting when the room goes quiet. I hear the ice settle. I hear the AC breathe. I hear one last laugh stuck in my sleeve. If I play this back tomorrow, maybe it sounds like joy. Tonight it sounds like a door closing soft. Blue LEDs on the wall and my voice in a circle. Half empty bottle, empty room. Phone glowing like a signal. I'm grateful. I'm lonely. I'm both at once. I'm leaving this here so I don't forget the part where I made it and nobody stayed.
Stay till the last low.
Stay till the rain slows.
I came in shaking from the bus stop rain. Pockets full of coins in the torn up sleeve. You were at the folding table counting out your socks.
Wet jacket on the chair like it owed you rent.
The spinner kept turning like it had a plan.
Fluorescent over was too bright for the hour.
You looked up once and back down again,
like you knew my face from some other life.
I said, this seat taken.
You said it is now,
and the whole room changed
without moving at all. Stay till the last low.
Stay till the rain slows.
Stay in the warm hum.
Stay where the floor glows.
We don't have to explain. We don't have to fold it. Stay till the last low. Stay till the rain slows.
I was on my third coffee from the vending machine.
Tasted like pennies in a bad decision.
My phone had died
somewhere around 10.
So I watched the door in the water line.
You said the storm came hard, like it had your name. I laughed because mine felt close enough.
2 dryers were empty but still
making noise, and every machine looked tired of us too.
You said you ever get so tired of being fine.
I said, yeah, tonight.
And that was honest. You nodded slow like you'd heard that one before.
Then passed me a towel
without making a thing of it.
Stay till the last low.
Stay till the rain slows.
Stay in the warm hum.
Stay where the floor glows.
We don't have to explain. We don't have to fold it. Stay till the last low. Stay till the rain slows.
Yeah. We talked in small pieces between the spin cycle, about bad apartments and mothers who call late, about jobs that drain you down a pocket lane,
about names people use when they want something.
You said, I keep my keys in my shoe at night.
I said, that's smart, and you smiled like it cost you.
I told you I hate the sound of my own voicemail.
You said delete it then,
like that was a
real option.
The rain hit the glass like throwing handfuls of rice.
The coffee machine
gave up another cup.
You leaned against the dryer on the left,
and for one clean minute
you looked less haunted. Stay till the last low.
Stay till the rain slows.
Stay in the warm home.
Stay where the floor glows.
We don't have to explain. We don't have to fold it. We don't have to fold it. Stay till the last low. Stay till the rain slows.
What are you doing when the storm isn't here? Working too much,
Thinking too loud.
trying to keep my head above the day.
Same, different corner, same kinda tired.
You got somewhere to go,
Not really.
just somewhere with a lock and a window that closes.
I know that place.
Yeah, then you know why I stay by the door.
I know why I did too.
Say it then.
I didn't want
Another whole night to end like an empty cup.
That's not the worst line I've heard tonight.
You get a lot of those,
More than I'd like.
less than I deserve.
Me too.
Then sit here,
While the machines finish.
yeah, I'll sit here.
The last dryer dumped once.
Then one still.
We watched the jackets lose their way.
Rainwater by the entrance, caught the
Ceiling light and split it into pieces.
You said doors clear,
I said not yet.
so we stayed a minute longer.
Then 1 minute more. Then the room got quiet,
In a way that felt
almost kind. Sunrise paints the window pane a bruised purple. Coffee cold in a forgotten cup. Empty closets gape open wide. Echoes of a life now gone. Washing machine hums a low soft tune, spinning out the last of our story. Picture frames lie scattered on the floorboards bare. Faces smiling up at nothing. Neighbors' music drifts through the thin wall. A muffled beat, a distant song. Just dust motes dancing in the morning light. No anger here, just quiet. Empty spaces. Yeah, just empty spaces. Cleaned out now. Empty spaces. The broom sweeps memories into little piles of stray hair, a forgotten pin, each wipe of the counter, a soft goodbye. No tears, no shouting, just a breath. The floorboards creak, a final sigh. This chapter closed, this story done. Maybe new paint, a different shade. A fresh start, a brand new day. The quiet hum of a new beginning. Yeah, a quiet quiet home. Empty spaces, yeah, just empty spaces, cleaned out now. Empty spaces. We came in with the boxes and left them by the door. Take out on the counter, cold from the night before.
The manual's on the rug now, with a thumb crease down the side. You hold the little hex key, like you're trying not to decide. I found the shelf in pieces with grain, screws and number bags. You said that top board's warped, so I didn't say your name. The curtains breathe with streetlight moving slow across the wall. We keep our voices lower like the room can hear it all. There's a pause between your sentences, where the new pain starts to show. A little less of we got this, a little more of I don't know. We keep building anyway, piece by piece, hands on the frame. We keep building anyway, different shapes with the same names. Under the light on the floor, we don't say what changed. We keep building anyway, while the room learns our names. You line up all the dollars, I count them twice, then once again. The sawdust on the receipts and sauce on the paper napkin.
You ask me where the level is, it's in the drawer by the sink. I hand it over sideways and we both pretend not to think about how small this feels now, how a shelf can turn a day into measurements and silence and the words we won't replay. You laugh at one screw missing like it's nothing, like it's fine, but your jaw stays set a little when you look across the line. And the frame goes up by inches, while the air gets thin and still. We both know how to do this, we just don't know if we will. We keep building anyway, piece by piece, hands on the frame. We keep building anyway, different shapes with the same names. Under the light on the floor, we don't say what changed. We keep building anyway, while the room learns our names. The bookshelf leans a little before the last screw catches tight. You step back, then I step back, and we both inspect it twice. Your mug has left a ring mark on the cardboard from the lamp. My keys are in the fruit bowl like I never had a plan. The manual says final step, but the final step is art. It's not the shelf, it's not the latch, it's the space between us, gone, not gone, just rearranged now. Like the couch against the wall, like my coat behind your winter, like our footprints in the hall. Say less, hand me that, I know what you mean by that. A tiny shake, a softer tone, two people in a room, learn in the room alone. The street keeps pacing outside, cars slip by without a sound. And every little thing we fix is what we've been talking about. different shapes with the same names. Under the light on the floor, we don't say what changed. We keep building anyway, while the room learns our names.
You brush the dust from your palm,
I fold the manual slow.
the shelf stands in the corner,
Still a little off, I know, but it stands, and so do we for now. And quietly, the window breathes again. Rain writes thin lines on the glass. A bell over the door stays still. The shop keeps its small, bright patience. A wet coat hangs by the frame. Rose stems rest in crowded rows. The register glows like a held thought somewhere. An old horn leans sideways in the dark room. I wipe my hands on my apron hem. The petals leave red dust on my wrist. Outside, the gutter overflows into the curb inside. One bucket catches the roof's confession. I sort the stems by color and bruise. Cream on the left, scarlet near the sink. Your name arrives with the rain in pieces. Not a sentence yet, just the shape of it. I keep my face arranged for customers. Soft smile, level voice, careful eyes. The mirror behind the tin shows me standing there, still but not untouched. The cash drawer makes its clean little click. I know that sound by muscle, not by memory. Then a drop from the awning taps the sill, and the room tips a little. The first memory comes wearing a damp sleeve. A hand on the door that shakes from cold. A laugh I almost placed beside the roses. Then it slips and comes back with more detail. Green tape around the stems, the paper wrinkling under careless fingers. Someone saying the flowers look too honest. Someone else turning away too fast. I said a bunch into fresh water. The thorns catching my thumb then let go. A tiny bead of red blooms and vanishes. I watch it sink through the bass and cloud. The jazz player in the corner coughs softly. A trumpet phrase circles the room and fades. I used to know which memory was safe. Now they return in no clear order. A receipt curls near the register light. The numbers blur, then sharpen and blur again. I pretend I'm only counting change. I pretend I'm only arranging stems. But the wet coat by the door still looks familiar. And so does the ache behind my ribs. Not sharp, just present, like water under a closed lid. I touch the counter, cool wood, old scratches. There was a night I laughed here. There was a night I didn't. There was a night the roses filled the air so completely I could not tell what was perfume and what was warning. The rain keeps going and never ask for permission. I understand that more than I want to. Hold my face in place, let the room stay calm. Hold my face in place while the memories come. Roses on the counter, rain against the glass. I can stay upright, I can let it pass. The old coat swings once when the door air shifts. No one enters, still I look up. The bell keeps its silence like a ruler. I smooth the paper around the bouquet. The edges make a dry little whisper against my palms. Outside, headlights smear across the puddles inside. The glass cases keep their dim geometry. I remember your hands choosing blooms carefully, one stem at a time. No hurry, no speech, just the quiet concentration of someone trying not to break what they hold. That memory lands gentle then heavier. I put the roses in a tighter band. My fingers know the shape before I do. The rhythm of work returns and steadies me. Snip, turn, water, tie. Snip, turn, water, tie. A practical prayer. The horn on the record bends toward midnight. I breathe with it, slow and measured. Not fixed, not healed, just breathing. The rain taps harder, then softens again. And somewhere under all the memories come. Roses on the counter, rain against the glass. I can stay upright, I can't let it pass. The bucket by the sink is nearly full. The coat by the door is still wet at the hem. The register light glows on the edge of my knuckles. The horn on the record bends into distance. I make one last bundle of white blooms, tie it close, set it under the lamp. The rain does not stop, it simply becomes part of the room. And I remain.
Flash cameras caught my face like snow on a windshield. Black SUV backseat, leather warm from somebody else's night. The driver knew my name. I forgot the hotel floor. The elevator climbed in silence, past mirror doors and closed down art. Private rooms full of perfume, laughing through the velvet. I stood beside the champagne like I had been invited by mistake. Everybody reached for the version they could post and leave behind. I kept my hands in my pockets, counting floors to feel alive. Fame on the window, I don't live there. Gold on my shoulders, still feels nowhere. Call it a house, it keeps me upright. I am the guest in my own applause. At sunrise, the mansion waited. White halls, cold coffee, no sound. The pool with no one diving, just a ribbon of light moving slow. Shoes lined up by the staircase, names on cars that did not stay. I opened every bedroom, found the same clean air, untouched. The mirrors held my outline, but not the weight I carried. All the rooms were dressed for company, then emptied before dawn. I heard my phone in another room, like it belonged to someone younger. Somebody still had them on, and it looked like going somewhere. Fame on the window, I don't live there. Gold on my shoulders, still feels nowhere. Call it a house, it keeps me abroad. I am the guest in my own applause. I used to know the bus stop, the corner with the cracked red paint. Now my face is in 1,000 hands, and none of them know my first name. The city asks for a shadow, I keep giving it my skin. If you saw me in that silence, you would know what rich can mean. On the window, I don't live there. Gold on my shoulders, still feels nowhere. Call it a house, it keeps me abroad. I am the guest Usher locks the glass door from the other side. We stay where the screen can still find us. Projector light flickers through dust like a thin white river. 2 paper cups tipped on their sides. Half a tray of popcorn gone cold in the dark. The credits keep climbing for nobody. You say, listen, I do. Rain is working on the roof again. Soft fists in the metal like the building is trying to remember a storm. The rows ahead are on knees in black velvet. Hundreds of empty places waiting for names that never came. You slide your shoes off slow so the floor won't speak. I lean back and let the armors cut the distance into something smaller. On the screen, names rise and fall like a tide that already left us. You ask if the world is still outside. I nod toward the door. We can hear it breathing through the frame. Cars far off, one siren fading. The rain taking its turn. Last reel, hold it here. Let the screen burn soft. Last reel, hold it here. We can vanish in the glow. You unwrap another stale kernel and laugh at the sound it makes. Small and bright against all that hush. Your sleeve brushes my wrist and that seems enough to rearrange the whole night. I watch the credits crawl through names I'll never know while your reflection floats on the darkened aisle sign. You say we should leave before dawn, but your voice says stay. I answer with a shrug that means I understand the lie. The projector skips once, a tiny stutter in the beam, and for a second the whole room looks like it might hold. You tilt your head as if to hear the rain count its way across the roof. I do the same somewhere beyond the wall. Morning is loading up its way, but it hasn't found the seat yet. Last reel, hold it here. Let the screen burn soft. Last reel, hold it here. We can vanish in the glow. The credits reach the end. The screen goes almost blank. Only the lamp keeps talking. A pale square on the floor where shadows fail to stay still. You draw a line in the popcorn salt with one finger, slow as a confession. I watch that small white trail and think how every exit looks larger from inside. Outside the rain keeps moving. Inside time folds his jacket on a chair and forgets to take it with it. We don't need a grand goodbye, just this crack light, just the roof answering rain, just the empty seats holding our shape a while longer. When the projector clicks out, your breath is still beside me, and for one more second the dark lets us remain. My phone shows nothing, just a black glass face. Your cup leaves a ring on the chipped white plate. The waitress wipes the counter like she's got all night. Outside the avenue is folded and the windows hold the light. I came in for the outage, for the charge, for the wait. You slid one sugar packet like you knew the shape of late. Your sleeves smell like raincoat and old bus seats. You said this place still works
your hand. We watch our own reflections, try to stay unplanned. We got one small table in the whole dark town. Coffee going cold while the power stays down. You told the truth so lightly, like it cost you less than mine. Then we both looked out at the same red diner sign. The old waitress stacks the saucers, no words, just the slide. Her apron catches wax drips as she passes by. Spoon taps once, somewhere near the sink. You laugh at how the silence makes everybody think. You said your brother left early before you learned his route. I said I still keep letters I never sort out. Not a confession, more like loose change on the counter. Things you find in pockets when the night gets narrower. The streets are parked impatient, no one calls you back. Only the candle shivers on the sugar tin track. We got one small table in the whole dark town. Coffee going cold while the power stays down. You told the truth so lightly, like it cost you less than mine. Then we both looked out at the same red diner sign. If the grid comes back in 10 minutes, this all turns back into two people killing time. If it stays dark, maybe this is just what it is. Two names nobody keeps, one table, one night. You fold your napkin corners, then unfold them slow. The waitress turns a sign over to the empty glow. A truck goes by outside like a thought in the street, and your face in the window looks almost asleep. We stand for the check, but nobody's rushing us. Your hand lifts then drops like you're weighing a bus. Then the door that's in the quiet and the night takes its place. I keep the taste of burnt coffee and your half smile in my face.
Studio breeze before dawn. Fluorescent tube still cold. A record turns in the dark, and the walls hold their powder. Paint lids open like coins beside two empty cups. The windows carry the city in a thin gray wash. Your brush water clouds at the rim. Mine sits with the skin on top. We move around the same table,
like we learn the shape of silence.
Yellow on your knuckles, blue dried in the crease of mine. An unfinished face on canvas,
staring past both our hands.
A ladder leans by the furnace with tape on one bin run. Tarps folded in a corner like sleeping animals. You wipe your wrist on denim, I scrape a crust from a lid. No one asks for the time, the room keeps taking it. The record hisses low under the scrape of bristles. A beam finds dust in the air and leaves it turning. We stand in the same spill of window light and plaster, saying nothing, still changing the room. Keep the brush moving, keep the brush moving. The night will pass. Keep the brush moving, keep the brush moving. Let it stay unfinished. one canvas shoulder. All the rest still get so white, like a wall before weather. My thumbprint on the tape edge, your thumbprint on the jar. We leave small marks by habit, then pretend they are not ours. A rag stiff with raw umber, a cracked pallet tray. The floor takes a ring of drips where we circle back and forth. You listen to the hallway, I listen to the turntable. Some old song with no chorus, just bass under a tired horn. The cups sink in the sink basin, a little tower rings. We keep making room for more without saying what is missing. The city wakes in fragments, one window at a time. And the gray on the glass starts to look like distance. The room holds its own weather glue, dust, turpentine. We keep our eyes on the work, so nothing slips. Keep the brush moving, keep the brush moving. The night will pass. Keep the brush moving, keep the brush moving. Let it stay unfinished. At the back of the studio, a canvas floor stands waiting. One side face up, one side bare for whoever needs it. I can see my hands in the sheen on the bucket. You can see yours too, in the same warped silver. Some things only hold together while they are being made. Some things keep their shape only by staying open. The first pink reaches the ducks, not bright, just early. A forklift outside backs up, then disappears again. We take down the masking tape, slow as a ritual, revealing clean white borders around all our mistakes. Your painting starts to lean toward a window that isn't there. Mine keeps a dark corner where the color won't settle. The vinyl clicks at the end and the room gets larger for a moment. I hear how quiet all this has been. You cap the black tube, I rinse the last green brush. No ceremony, no verdict, just the work left standing. The day is coming in through dusty panes and wire, and the studio looks less empty because we've stayed not side by side, not far apart, just here in the same slow light. The brush moving, keep the brush moving. The night will pass. Keep the brush moving, keep the brush moving. Let it stay unfinished. When the sun hit the floor, the dust looked older than either of us. The cups were still there. The record had stopped. No one said what the paintings meant. We only stared at the wet edges until they began to dry. I was born in a train yard ashtray, counting rust like broken teeth. My mother kept a grapefruit in the sink, said save the bright part for later. I learned to fold my fear into the hem of a borrowed coat. Salt on velvet, salt on velvet. It burns then fades. I keep the stain. You found me by the laundromat river where the water held old receipts. I wore the face of a stranger's window, and you stared through it, not at me. We lit a match in the rain barrel just to see what would survive. Salt on velvet, salt on velvet, salt on velvet. It burns then fades. I keep the stain. Now the museum is closed at noon,
and the statues are turning their backs. I walk through the marble with wet shoes, carrying the shape of your last goodbye. In the aquarium hallway, the heels write circles on the glass. I thought ruin would sound like thunder, but it sounded like a spoon in a cup. Small, precise, impossible to ignore, like a name scratched under paint. So I let the dark take its seed, and I stopped making it leave. Salt on velvet, salt on velvet, salt on velvet. The thread still shines where I was cut.
Three blue dots and nothing. Your text is there like a dent in glass. I'll leave it unread for hours, then days. On your side, the screen stays black. Makeup on the pillowcase, half a face on white. I fold it under like that, hides the night. Dark apartment kitchen, one bulb weekend yellow. We eat in silence, forks hitting plates too slow. Rain on the balcony doors, a heart busy whisper. You wash one cup, I wash the other. We used to spill every feeling everywhere. Now we move around it like a chair in the dark. Your shoulder stays near mine, but it feels like a wall. Cold food midnight, your eyes on the table, my phone lights up. With someone else's name, I turn it over. Face down like a promise, and the room keeps breathing just enough to stay alive.
The candle's gone soft at the rim, wax leaning like it's tired of standing. Your hand on the menu, my smile in place. Above the city, everybody looks expensive. You ask if I want the truffle again, I say sure, why not? Even my fork sounds careful tonight. I'm watching the wine creep down the crystal stem. A red line where your thumb was, a little mark that says somebody was here. You talk about next month as if time is a house you already rented. I nod at the right parts and lift my glass at the right parts. The skyline keeps shining in the window like it can't hear us. You say you're quiet, I say I'm enjoying this, and I am in the way. The plates, the linen, the view, the whole place. Trying so hard to make a moment feel permanent, but I know the shape of this room, the way you're thinking looks settled, while one hand is already on the door. I know how to keep my face still while my mind takes inventory of what I won't be carrying home. I'm enjoying dinner, I'm enjoying dinner. That's what you see. You laugh at something on your phone and I laugh a half second later. Not because it's funny, because timing matters. Because people notice timing at tables like this, in coats like ours. The waiter pours and asked about the steak. You say medium rare, I say the same. Like agreement is a language I still know how to speak. My napkin folded in my lap like a little white flag nobody asked for. You mentioned the condo keys, the weekend in the hills, the cousin who keeps asking when I almost say don't. Instead I reach for the bread and break it clean into small things, easy things. The sort of thing that doesn't start a fire. Still there it is, that quiet door inside me, already unlatched. I'm not hurt enough for a scene. I'm just done enough to be precise. That can look a lot like peace. In the bathroom mirror, I take off the diamond earrings. One by one, they leave a tiny pressure behind. My ears feel light and my face looks older without the sparkle. Not sad, just honest in a way the dining room can't be. I rinse my hands slowly like I'm buying time. The sink shines back at me, and for a second I can see it all at once. Your cufflinks, my smile, the build away. People call this luxury when what they mean is distance with good lighting. I took the earrings into my clutch, next to the folder receipt, next to the train ticket I bought this afternoon and never mentioned. It felt better to have a plan than to keep pretending the evening was the whole story. I'm enjoying dinner. I'm enjoying dinner. That's what you see. When I come back, you ask if I'm okay. I say of course and take my seat like nothing moved. But the room has changed shape now, not in a dramatic way, just enough. You reach across for my hand, I let you for 3 beats. Then I turn the glass and watch the stains catch light. A small red map of where the night has been. You start telling me about tomorrow. I let the words pass through me like elevator music on the way down. I'm already hearing the doors, the silent ride, the mirrored walls, the version of me that doesn't turn back. The check comes in a black tray. You sign before I can reach for it. So polite, so practiced, so late. We stand beside the table. The candle finally gives up. A little pool of gold on the saucer. I thank you for dinner. My voice steady as a glass on stone. Then the elevator opens and we step inside. City lights sliding over the doors, over your face, over mine. No one speaks, floor by floor. I feel the evening loosen, the earrings in my bag, the train ticket in my hand, the half-melted candle left upstairs where it can finish burning alone. Sleeper car, low at birth. Snow keeps pressing past the glass. The station voice keeps calling. Different towns I never asked. You sit across the aisle with your coat still full of cold. I know the tilt of your chin like a page I used to hold. In your wallet bent and fading, that photo from the fair. 2 kids with wet shoes laughing like nothing heavier was there. You turn it once, then stop, like the paper might bite back. I look away too long, then I look at where we sat. Hold the window fall, keep the dark outside. Say my name once slow, let it ride. Hold the window fall, let the mile turn wide. We are here, but not all the way alive. Hold the window fall, hold it till it breaks. If you hand me that old photo, I'll see what time still takes. We split one pair of headphones, one ear each, same tired song. Your thumb taps near my wrist like you still know where I'm gone. The aisle lamps are half asleep, people folded into dreams. A child rose toward the wall, and the car hums in between. You laugh at some small memory, then swallow the second part. I can tell you're measuring every word against the past. I ask about your sister, you ask if I still write.
The snow outside keeps erasing every mile I try to keep inside.
That old joke lands too late, still we both let it fall.
The train leans in the winter,
and the winter hears us all.
though the window fall.
Keep the dark outside. Say my name once slow, let it ride.
Hold the window fall.
Let the mile turn wide. We are here, but not all the way alive.
Hold the window fall. Hold it till it breaks.
If you hand me that old photo, I'll see what time still takes. Midnight splits the conductor's voice across the sleeping cars. We sit inside the moving dark, counting seams and scars.
Tell me how I vanished, not in anger, just in fact.
How some doors don't slam at all.
They simply do not track.
I tell you I was angry,
I tell you I was scared.
I made a home inside the side.
Called it being prepared.
You nod like you knew that map,
Like you walked it too.
the train shakes through a long white field, and I keep missing you.
Version in the photo, not the kid with open hands. And you who learned to leave first.
For me who never understands,
So we let the minutes pass.
like strangers on a lift.
Then you passed me half the picture.
And I pass back the edge.
Hold the window fall.
Keep the dark outside. Say my name once slow, let it ride.
Hold the window fall.
Let the mile turn wide. We are here, but not all the way alive.
Hold the window fall. Hold it till it breaks.
If you hand me that old photo, I'll see what time still takes. Morning moves through curtains, thin and pale and nearly blue. You slip the photo back. I don't know what we'll do. Put your shoulder near my shoulder. Feels like weather passing through. And the train keeps going forward, even with the past in view. Spending an entire night cleaning a shared apartment after someone moved out. Empty apartment before sunrise. Empty closet, coffee growing cold, music from neighbor's apartment. Picture frames on the floor, washing machine running quietly. Accepting the end of a relationship without anger. Slow, atmospheric intro. Long introspective verses. Minimal, emotional hook. Quiet, reflective ending. 4 to 5 minutes. No repetitive sadness. No cliche emotional expressions. No repeated lyrical structures.
Rain on the glass, dash lights on your ring. I keep both hands here, like that means anything. Slow traffic, mile by mile, I let it crawl with me. Your bracelet in the seat, cold against the denim seam. The radio's low enough to hear the wipers count. I watch my face come and go in pieces on the window glass. You used to say my silence was a room you couldn't stay in. Now it fills this car and I let it. Passenger seat silver, still catching the red. Passenger seat silver, I keep driving instead. I don't need a reason, I just know where
There's a grocery bag rolling in the footwell by your side. A receipt with your handwriting, folded 3 times, black ink dry. I passed the same gas station. We argued outside once, not about anything worth naming. Just tired enough to make it count. My eyes stay open on their own, like they forgot the rest of me. I turn the volume down when your favorite song comes on. The windshield clears, then goes soft again. I'm still here, still moving, still listening. Panoramic glass, 50th floor. Your name's still on my phone. Half a pour left, amber in the tumbler, black silk on the floor like a drop flag. Keycard face down next to my heel. I rehearse my smile in the dark. TV frame, I said I'm fine, too smooth, too clean, but the room knows what my mouth won't say. I'm still standing here. I'm still standing here. Pretty in the dark, pretty in the dark. Door not locked, heart not shown. Elevator numbers blink like judgment. Your last text still warm on the screen. I don't touch it, I let it glow, like it can answer what I can't explain. I said I'm fine, too smooth, too clean, but the room knows what my mouth won't say. I'm still standing here. I'm still standing here. Pretty in the dark, pretty in the dark. Door not locked, heart not shown. City below looks easy from here. Car stitch lines through the wet avenue. I pick up the dress and let it fall. Maybe you leave, maybe I call. Keycard in my palm, whiskey on the glass. Your shadow in the window, and mine, and mine, and mine. Yeah. 3 a.m. laundry mat, yellow humming light, chemical smell in the air. I wash the windows right. Soap foam in the door, seal rotating in the pane. My pocket
pockets feel half empty. My name feels the same. Spin on, keep me here a while. Spin on, till my heart face cracks and smiles. Lonely coin in the little steel mouth. Spin on, till the hurt comes out. Steam climbs from the lid like a ghost with nowhere to go. Glass turns into water, then it turns back slow. I fold my shirt in squares like I'm trying to stay clean, but every cuff remembers what my hands have seen. Spin on, keep me here a while. Spin on, till my heart face cracks and smiles. Lonely coin in the little steel mouth. Spin on, till the hurt comes out. The floor keeps every footprint, then lets them fade away. I stand in the rinse cycle and hear my own name say, some nights you don't get answers, you get a smaller ache. You get one little circle that helps the dark unmake. Steam on my sleeves, humming light above. If I can keep turning, maybe I can learn to love. What stays, what leaves, what breaks, what bends. A lonely coin keeps moving till the circle ends. Spin on, keep me here a while. Spin on, till my heart face cracks and smiles. Lonely coin in the little steel mouth. Spin on, till the hurt comes out.
Marble takes my weight and gives it back, like it knows what I won't say. 1,000 slight lights blink at once, like they're trying to keep a secret. Security glass in every corner makes a mirror out of my face. I pass the bar in silence, empty champagne crowns and rows, cash tips left like little blue apologies under a handprint of gold. I smile for the cameras, I know how to stand that way. Chin up, hands soft, flawless, while my insides turn to ash. I keep walking through the shine and the smoke. I keep walking when nobody gets close. My name stays polished, my table 12, a jacket's left behind, and a lipstick mark on eyes. Two glasses leaning into each other like they almost had a life. The deal is gone, the laughter's gone. Only numbers on the felt. I count the faces I was certain of and fold them in myself. A woman in the mirrored wall keeps pace with me just right. She knows the weight of being admired and still not being held. I wave like I'm unbreakable, like this floor was built for me. But trust left first in everybody. Now I'm moved by memory. I keep walking, 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 walking through the shine and the smoke. I keep walking, 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 walking when nobody gets close. My name stays polished, my heart stays locked. I look untouched, but I'm not. I touch the edge of a roulette ring, cold as a wedding band. The little red pockets start to blur like a warning in my hand. I used to hand out pieces like they were easy to replace. Now every laugh comes with a hidden door, and I don't know who has keys. A server turns the corner with a tray of glass and gold. I step aside, let the moment pass, like I've done with so much hope. If I go quiet, don't mistake me for a girl who doesn't feel. I learned to wear my ruin neatly, so the room would stay unreal. But under all this velvet, there's a pulse that won't obey. One soft truth in a crowded palace. I was loved the wrong way. I keep walking through the shine and the smoke. I keep walking, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking when nobody gets close. My name stays polished, my heart stays locked. I look untouched, but I'm not. 4 a.m. keeps thinning. The bright machines go dim. My heels keep time on marble as the last doors let the dark in. I'm still standing beautiful like a match that won't go out. And every camera I pass tonight has to keep my silence now. I brought the last box in by myself, set it down like it was sleeping. The keys are still warm in my hand, and the room is bigger than my old address. Open balcony door, city breath at 2. A thin gray curtain keeps moving through. Wine on the counter, one glass, one thin suitcases half sipped, with the rest of me bent. Phone keeps lighting up, then goes dark again. I watch it from the sink like it belongs to him. White walls, blank corners, a floor that talks back. Every step I take sounds like I might stay. Let the door stay open, let the night come in. I am here in the place I fit. Let the boxes wait there, let my name sink in. I am here, and the room says yes. Not lost, not found. I am here with the city down below. perfect little order, just air where I care. A spoon in the drawer, a plant with one leaf. The first thing that survives does not ask to leave. I crack the window, hear a bus I pass. Somebody laughs too loud, then it disappears fast. I know that sound from nights I used to borrow, but now it belongs to this thin new tomorrow. A crease in the linen, a stain in the light. My old life folded up on the bed tonight. Let the door stay open, let the night come in. I am here, in the place I fit. Let the boxes wait there, let my name sink in. I am here, and the room says yes. Not lost, not found. I am here, with the city down below. I am here, with my shoes undone. I am here, and the floor feels done. I am here. The buzzing can wait, the dark can keep its shape. I do not need a plan to earn this first escape. The wine turns slow in the glass beside the sink. I watch the balcony sway. I let the silence think, let the door stay open, let the night come in. I am here, in the place I fit. Let the boxes wait there, let my name sink in. I am here, and the room says yes. Not lost, not found. I am here, with the city down below. I am here, with my shoes undone. I am here, and the floor feels done. I am here. By dawn, maybe the shirts will leave the cases. Maybe the shelves will learn my books find faces. For now, I keep the balcony open wide, and the whole new address breathing at my side. The phone turns over once, then sleeps. The room gets softer. The city keeps an eye stand still in a life that's new. Not ready, not gone, just starting through. I found your coat in the floodline, hanging from a bent fence, like a flag that gave up at the harbor wall. The moon was a peeled orange on the dark side steps, and your name stuck to my tongue like tar. I kept the key you left me, it bit through my palm. Tiny wolf under my skin. Salt on the glass, salt on the glass. I can still taste the gray. Salt on the glass, salt on the glass. Even the dark can't wash it away. At the laundromat mirror, my face came back in pieces. One cheek in the bleach stain, one eye in the spin of coins. A child pressed a hand to the vending machine, pain as if the cold fruit might answer her. I watch my reflection turn into a stranger, wearing my silence like a second shirt. Salt on the glass, salt on the glass. I can still taste the break. Salt on the glass, salt on the glass. Even the dark can't wash it away. the cinema. The marquee had lost its letters. Only 3 bulbs kept blinking like a wound. I sat in the last row with a paper cup of rain and let the screen pour snow over my hands. And I saw us, not happy, not ruined, just 2 figures walking out of frame. I don't want your ghost to learn my address. Let the tide take the chair, let the moss have the curtains, let the little bright knife of memory go dull. I am not your shoreline, I am the door in the storm, I am the hand that finally lets go. So I set the key on the window ledge and watched it shine like a small doom star. No blessing, no verdict, just the glass and the salt and my breath going clean.
Backseat city blur. I left before the toast was done. Rain streaks down the black glass, like somebody smudged the frame on purpose. Empty champagne glass in the cup holder, the print fading into the plastic. Your perfume still sits on my hoodie. Expensive, sweet, way too familiar. I keep one hand low on the wheel, like I'm trying not to admit anything. The rooftop's already out of sight, but I can still hear the bass in my teeth. See the skyline in my rearview, cut into pieces by the wiper blade. Red lights bloom inside the cabin, paint my knuckles, my rings, my watch. I catch my face in the window, and it looks calm enough to lie. I said I'll be fine, I said it clean, like that would make it land different. Pulled off with my smile still on, like I wanted them to see me leave. Now the silence got weight to it. 4 in the morning, nobody calling. The streets all look expensive and empty. Same as my chest, same as my posture. I replay your laughing flashes. Not enough to touch, just enough to irritate. All that ego I wore upstairs feels thin in the rain, cheap at the seams. I hate how small one night can make you. When the door shuts and the bass goes dead, I'm cool on the surface, I know, but my mind keeps tapping the same glass. Red lights in the car, red lights in the car. I don't feel much, I feel that. Rain keeps counting on the windshield. I keep driving past what I won't say. Your perfume on my sleeve, my pride in the backseat. 4 a.m. drifts by slow, city folding in into the wet dark. I don't call, I don't turn around, just let the miles cool my face.
Departure screens keep changing their mind. Blue glow on my hands, black coat on the chair. The terminal yawns in the hour before dawn, and I let the plane leave without me there. My heels keep time on the marble floor. Click, click, past the duty-free glow. A cold coffee cup in my left hand, milk skin gone thin and old. My passport sleeps in the designer bag. exit pulled up, tucked from view. I watched your name on the last boarding call, then I watched my own heart choose. The gate doors closed with a soft hiss, like the room itself said, stay. Outside, the rain kept combing the glass while engines drifted away. A woman on the monitor board lifted a child and disappeared. And I felt something in me unclench, like a fist after years. I don't have to chase that line past the clouds and the light. I could stand right here in this light and watch my whole life slide by. Stay for me, stay for me, with my name in the air and no promise to keep. I stay for me, stay for me, let the runway go dark, I'm the one I believe. I stay for me, I stay for me, let the screen flip again, let it call out your city. I stay for me, stay for me, stay. This is how I leave without leaving me. Now the chairs are lined up like silence, each one holding a stranger's weight. A janitor rolls by with a blue card and nods like he knows to stay. The coffee machine hums by the wall, spitting steam into the cold. After the last brown ring with the straw, like a life I used to hold. Your text stayed lit up for a while, then it dimmed to a black glass ghost. I didn't answer, I didn't fold, I didn't ask for one more dose. Outside, the planes keep sliding through rain, white tails cut in the dark. I used to think love meant running fast past every warning mark. Now the windows look like moving water, and I could read my own face there. No hands on my shoulders, no pullback plans, no one telling me to care. The terminal breezing low warm air, overtired, over steel. And for the first time in a long time, what I want feels real. I don't have to chase that line past the clouds and the lights. I can stand right here in this light and watch my whole life slide by. I stay for me, I stay for me, with my name in the air and no promise to keep. I stay for me, I stay for me, let the runway go dark, I'm the one I believe. I stay for me, I stay for me, let the screen flip again, let it call out your city. I stay for me, I stay for me, I stay. This is how I leave without leaving me. Let the boarding music fade, let the glass hold the rain. I gave back what was never mine, all that weight, all that strain. If freedom has a face, it looks a lot like this. A woman in her own small world, taking one honest risk. No more half-lit maybes, no more waiting at the edge. I can hear my breath come back to me with every step I shed. And if the dawn comes slowly, I'll meet it where I stand, with my back close to my shoulder and my life back in my hands. Departure screens keep changing their mind, but I don't bend with the light. The runway can hold somebody else. I'm making room for my life. The rain keeps tapping the windows, soft as a closing hymn. And I walk toward the morning, not to chase you, to begin. The sun still blinks blue in the glass. Room 12 hums like it never left. Curtains breathe from the open crack. Salt on the sill, dust on the shelf. I park by the office with the broken trim, same warp map in the same dead fern. Walk past the ice machine all chipped and thin, hearing my steps in the hallway burn. The key felt cold like a borrowed name. The door stuck once, then gave me room. Sand inside my shoes from the doom side lane. And that old fan clicking in the gloom. On the dresser, a phone with no cord left, just a stack of notes and a dented lamp. Found your voicemail in the saved out set. 3 bars of static, your laugh half trapped. I let it play once, then twice again. Your voice came back like a careful stain. Not asking time to do anything, just saying my name in the motor rain. And I stood there alone, with the curtains moving slow. All the things we were, still walking on the floor. Room 12, stay lit. I came back like this, not to undo, just to witness it. Room 12, stay lit. Your name still fits in the small black screen on the old cassette. Room 12, stay lit. I came back like this, not to undo, just to witness it. Down by the shuttered arcade, the boardwalk slept. Faded tickets curled in a soda cup. I saw our initials with the paint had chipped, but I didn't touch them, I just looked up. There was a kid with a book in it out for digging wet lines with the tide had gone. I remember how we used to talk, like we could keep a season from being gone. Now I know the shape of leaving well, how it hardens first then turns to glass. What used to bring me I can carry now, even if it drags a shadow past. I went back in when the hallway blinked, yellow then dark then yellow again. Your voicemail ended on my fingertips, and I did not rewind the end. Because some doors stay even when you move. Some more lost just changes shape and learns to move through you. Room 12, stay lit. I came back like this, not to undo, just to witness it. Room 12, stay lit. Your name still fits in the small black screen on the old cassette. Room 12, stay lit. I came back like this, not to undo, just to witness it. I don't need the answer, I don't need the blame. I only need a picture of this place with my name. The curtain keeps us breathing, the sign keeps us bruised, and the ocean keeps its distance like it knows what we lose. So I leave the tape alone, let the little machine rest. Close the drawer on the bar voice, fold the room back into the dusk. Stand still in my shoes from the edge of the light. Hallway light goes out, then comes back the night. The town keeps its outline, the tide keeps its law. And I at last can stand inside it without reaching forward. Just to witness it. Room 12, stay lit. Your name still fits in the small black screen on the old cassette. Room 12, stay lit. I came back like this, not to undo, just to witness it. White asphalt drinks my name. At the curb it bends away. Subway echoes split my face. I arrive and lose the place. Neon flickers in my hands, like a code I can't remember. Hotel corridors unwind, each door opens to a stranger. I am not the same, I am not the same. Call my name in rain, it falls apart again. I am not the same, I am not the same. Hold me in the frame, I fade before the pain. Winter ghost draws a map I cannot read. Broken mirrors in the hall show me what I used to need. Under parking concrete skies, my shadow leaves without me. Static blooms behind my eyes and erases all the copies. Not the same. I'm not the same. Call my name in rain, it falls apart again. Before the pain, a red light trembles on the glass, and the dark takes back the color. Every memory comes back wrong, like a face I once knew farther. Escalators sleep below, where the whole block turns to vapor. I can hear my old voice thin in the vent in every chamber. If I follow the reflected line, will it lead me where I was, or just multiply the cracks till I disappear in dust? My pockets full of borrowed nights, my mouth full of unsaid names. I keep touching yesterday, but it keeps changing shape. I am not the same. I am not the same. A weak pulse in the frame, then gone beneath the rain. I am not the same. I am not the same. Call my name in rain, it falls apart again.
The crosswalk glows in pieces on the rain. The taxi slips away without a face. Somebody's laugh hangs on the corner, then folds up and vanishes. I got out with the last wave of heat. Doorman nodded, didn't ask my name. Now I'm watching my reflection bend in the puddle by the valet stand. The empty luxury lot sits there like a promise nobody kept. Chrome doors asleep, black windows blank. All that money parked and going nowhere. I can still hear the kick from inside, faded through the block walls. The smoke on my tongue tastes old already. I keep walking like I'm not involved. Too far gone to feel it, too clean to fall apart. I move through the quiet like I'm not here at all. A red sign buzzes over the deli, casting bruises on the wet curb. Three people pass and I don't look up. I let the shadows miss mine. My phone stays cold in my pocket. Faces stacked and waiting there. I don't wanna answer anybody. I don't have the shape for care. The music's still leaking on the avenue, thin as a thread of smoke. Every window keeps a secret, every block lets go. Too far gone to feel it, too clean to fall apart. I move through the quiet like I'm not here at all. At the corner I pause for a second, watch a couple laugh in a cab. They lean into each other like gravity, like that was never a decision. I breathe in the stairs.
I found your coat in the basilica washroom. Wet cuffs hanging like little black flags. The mirror kept your face in fragments, each shard breathing the same code name. I carried it through the tram depot, past pigeon stitching the cracked roof. A saint with a chipped thumb watched me as I learned how to lose your weight. Salt in the shrine, salt in the shrine. You left me glowing and ruined. Salt in the shrine, salt in the shrine. I knelt where the broken light pooled in the aquarium tunnel. The glass went green and the sharks moved like old court judges. I saw my own hands in the water, two pale animals, not sure what they were. You were never a fire in my mouth. You were a locked room under rain. I kept the key inside my teeth till it cut a road through my sleep. Salt in the shrine, salt in the shrine. You left me glowing and ruined. Salt in the shrine, salt in the shrine. I know where the broken light pooled. Now the ferry drifts by the warehouse mouth with its rusted ribs and blinking deck lamps. I watch the river drag moonlight like a thread pulled from a suit. I almost call your shadow back, but the wind has other handwriting. It writes me smaller, then still smaller, until I fit inside my own hands. A bell goes off in the customs hall. No one answers. Only the maps on the wall begin to peel like gold skin. I thought grief would make a monument, but it made a doorway, and through it I can see my face without you. Salt in the shrine, salt in the shrine. I leave the key on the altar and walk out home. Where black roads hold my face in pieces I can't name. A train sighs under the block and calls me by a stranger's name. Hotel doors breathe down the hall, number ghosts in pale gold. I lean on the window frame and watch my outline fold. I'm slipping out of you. I'm slipping out of you. Hold what's left of me. I'm slipping out of you. Neon stutters on the brick, then loses its nerve. My steps turn into someone else before they reach the curb. Winter rain on empty roofs writes over into you. I'm slipping out of you. I'm slipping out of you. Hold what's left of me. I'm slipping out of you. Deep below the turning wheels, the parking dark still hums. Broken mirrors in the dust show the same thing, then none. I keep a name inside my mouth, it phrase before I speak. Memory bends like thin wire and cuts me when I reach and I lock snow across the frame. A pulse, then it dissolves. The city folds its paper wings and leaves me with no walls. I was here. I was here, now I fade in the tear. I was here, I was here. Then the glass went clear. Under the street behind the door, red light on the floor. Your flashes missed me at the stair. I left my name in the air. I came in late with my coat still on, black wool damp from the rain outside. The host just nodded like he knew I wanted somewhere smaller to hide. The piano leaned in the corner, old and tired. One broken key, one candle glowed. Two men at the bar spoke low and slow, like they had nowhere else to go. You could hear the ice in the glass and a chair leg scrape on the tile. Smoke sat still above the tables, like it had decided to stay a while. Out on the step the camera burst, kept trying to pull the room apart, but inside the red stayed kind and left a little room for the heart. Let me keep this corner, let the door stay shut, let them chase the entrance. I don't need that much. Let me keep this corner where the air feels true. I came here for the silence, not to be seen by you. The singer at the mic had a voice like dust, soft enough to miss if you talked. He sang about trains and empty cups and the way some people walk. The woman beside me stirred a drink, then smiled like she'd been left alone. We didn't trade our whole lives, just a nod and a tone. The flashes hit the brick above, a cold white blink through the stairwell crack. I watched them fade on the polished glass, then I looked back. There was no rush in the little room, no need to make a scene, just base marks under tired hands and a table between me and being seen. Near closing time, the coat on my chair had gathered the smell of the place. Old wood, damp wool and a trace of gin, held in the weave like lace. The last chord hummed and slipped away. Nobody clapped too loud. I stayed until the glasses lined up and the smoke thinned out. Down below, the night went on without asking me to shine. Red light, old key, slow moving time and back was fine. Let me keep this corner, let the door stay shut,
still smelling like your grief. I saw you through the glass. His hand at the small of your back, like it belonged there already, and mine didn't. I sat in the low seat, trim coat against my palms, your jacket in the passenger side, still carrying that expensive perfume. You cut through the leather, cut through the whole night. I pulled off before you could look. Tires hissing on wet pavement. The city kept moving like nothing happened. Red and green on the windshield, all those lights breaking apart in the rain. At the next turn, I almost called your name. Then I saw my reflection in a tower window. Just another man in a clean car with nowhere to put the A. I drove past the river, past the diner with the burned out sign. Your laugh stayed in my ears like a receipt I couldn't return. And the miles kept piling up between your new life and my hands. The perfume on my jacket still knows how to haunt me. I kept my eyes on the road while the whole block watched me. I don't need a goodbye, I saw it in your face. Now the seat is empty and the night won't stay in place. The glove box held receipts, a half-empty pack of mints, a valet ticket from last week when we still talk like we had time. Now every intersection feels rented, every lane line too bright. The skyline looked expensive from inside a losing fight. I passed the club with the blacked out doors, saw a couple stumble into cabs, saw a woman in a silver dress, laughter on her collarbone. I wanted to hate the whole city for keeping his hands busy, for never pausing long enough to ask what this was doing to me. So I kept driving past the garage, past the closed pharmacy, past the bodega with the flickering cooler, past the place we used to pretend was just a shortcut home. The rain turned the street into glass and my headlights into a confession. If I stay out long enough, maybe your new story blurs. Maybe the jacket loses your perfume. Maybe my chest stops tightening at each curve, but the traffic keeps turning over and the dark keeps taking shape, like it knows exactly where to find me. I'm still out here under the wet red reflections, with your name never said in the city waking up around me. I turn the wheel, I turn it again, trying to outrun the part of me that watched you leave in plain sight. Dim gold on the walls, your laugh at the far end, black suit clean as it could. You came in with somebody else. I kept my face still, like I paid for that seat.
The menu's all prices, and your eyes found me first. No flinch, no spill, just a glass held high. You looked away slow, then came back to mine. Cheeks cold, smell cold. I wore that like a shield. Cheeks cold, smell cold, while the whole room watched me. The wine moved between us like you knew the history. Your hand on his shoulder, his ring catching the light. Outside the skyline, at this clean little pose. Inside my pulse hit that old locked door. Beat you blink like a question, I answer with ice. Raise my glass to nothing, let the silence decide. I left on my own terms, he stayed in the glow. But I heard my name in the stem of the glass, and I hated how long I held that last look.